guys, I just want to say thank you for coming. Thanks for being here. It's very exciting for me. Launching the bath collection to my bedding collection today. As you guys know, I'm super domestic. I know it doesn't look like it right now. Super domestic. So starting my home line a year ago was such a natural extension, an organic extension of me. I'm always having people in my house. I think I have like 8 people living with me right now. Like if you are a stray person, you can come live at my house. So I always want to make sure my house is a home. And my mom always used to say that when I was young. She's like, make sure you make your house a home. Even when I lived in the crappiest apartment in Hollywood, my mom would come over and be like, why aren't there curtains? And so I would start to sew them. And I started my inspiration for my home line sewing, because I've spent my whole life sewing. So I would sew curtains and I would sew throw pillows, because I would go buy the discount material from Joann's Fabrics. And so I knew one day, I was like, I would love to do my own throw pillow. I was like, I want to do a throw pillow line, and maybe some curtains, and maybe a duvet. But now we have these amazing comforter sets that I'm really excited about, that we've had at JCPenney for over a year. We have 2 new ones named after my nieces, Briella and Bethany. I have another niece who's very upset, so we have to do another bedding. She's like, why don't I have a bedding? And so today we're launching the coordinating baths to Adana and Solano that we have already in stores. So you'll see those 2 baths, which are bath rugs, curtains, towels, of course. So just an organic, natural extension of your bedroom if you want to coordinate, if you already have some of the other sets, and then just something new. There are so many things that I like to do now with the holidays coming up. The bathroom is really my retreat, like to get away from family, or when you just want to decompress. And so my whole inspiration for the bathroom was to create a retreat, make it spa-like. I take baths all the time, so I love candles, I love bath salts, I love oils. So the bath is really inspired to kind of be this amazing, peaceful, rejuvenating getaway.
So I'm remodeling my little Spanish house, and my instinct is to go over the top, and my husband keeps pulling me back in. So what do you suggest to make it like tasteful but still still Spanish?
Spanish, that's a very specific.
Sorry.
No, that's a very specific design. But I love Spanish houses. I always think, decorating is a compromise. My husband would be interior designer if he could. Like, he is very involved in the home. And so, we kind of compromise. That's a big, actually, challenge with bedding, is so many times men think the bedding looks, too feminine, and then you don't want black bedding. Like, I don't want to, I don't want that bedding. It's too masculine. And so that's what I think. We found a white space with bedding where we found, like, I went to stores, and so much bedding has like that old traditional, like your grandma would have in her house, and you're like, ugh, I don't want that in my house. And then it was like the other side where it's like colors and poppy and it's neon, and it felt like, okay, that's way too young for my bedroom. So we found like this space. We wanted to create something elegant and sophisticated for a bedroom, not overly feminine, but yet contemporary and modern. So you feel like, okay, this is not my grandma's bedding, but this is something I can have in my house. So definitely look for that. I think also pattern is big with Spanish style. So you have to really think about, not overly doing patterns. I think Spanish can become ornate, and it becomes like gimmick, and it's like, oh, you're in a Spanish house, like, I find that a lot with like Mexican influenced houses where you have like, it's like overly done. So I think anytime you have any type of house, I'm moving into a farmhouse, which is,
beautiful.
a farmhouse style. It's here in LA. It doesn't have animals, but it's farmhouse style, and so you can really go overboard with like the rustic look and like the wood, and it's like, you have to. It should be touches of Spanish, don't lean into that fully.
Thank you.